In a quiet corner of WonderPaws forest, where fireflies painted the night like tiny stars and the river hummed a warm lullaby, lay a place most animals had forgotten, Willow Creek. No one visited it anymore, except one little friend. Her name was Pippa, a tiny red panda with bright, curious eyes and soft, fluffy fur that glowed like a sunset. But Pippa had a secret. Every night, just before bed, she heard something coming from the creek. Not water, not wind, but whispers. One evening, as the moon lifted above the treetops, Pippa stopped in her tracks. Pippa Pippa. The whisper drifted gently across the forest like a warm breath. Pippa's heart skipped. This wasn't scary. No, it felt gentle, like someone calling her name with a smile. She whispered back, "Who are you?" But the wind only rustled the leaves in reply. The next morning, Pippa hurried to her friends, Benny the bear, Fiona the fox, Toko the snowy owl, and Luna the little wolf. "I hear something," Pippa said. "Someone needs my help." Benny blinked slowly. Fiona tilted her head. Luna pawed the ground nervously. Toko fluffed her feathers. "Let's go together," Fiona said warmly. So they formed a little group, the WonderPaws Explorers, and marched toward Willow Creek. When they arrived, the creek shimmered under the sun like a path of diamonds. But the water was low. The plants drooped. The once bright flowers were fading. "It's drying up," Luna whispered. The wind brushed across Pippa's fur. "Help, help." There it was again, the whisper. "It's the creek," Pippa gasped. "It's alive, and it's calling us." The others looked at each other in amazement. Then something magical happened. The water bubbled, the fireflies swirled, and from the center of the creek rose a glowing shape, a small, shimmering water spirit. She looked like a tiny deer made of blue light. "My name is Willa," the spirit said. "I am the guardian of Willow Creek, and I'm growing weak. The creek is blocked, far upstream." Pippa stepped forward bravely. "We'll fix it." The friends followed Willa's soft glow deeper into the forest. They climbed over mossy logs, crossed tiny bridges, waded through cool water, and squeezed through tight vines. Finally, they reached a huge pile of fallen branches blocking the water. "That's the problem," Toko said. "A storm must have pushed all this here." The creek's water trickled sadly behind the blockade. "Let's do this. WonderPaws Explorers," Pippa announced. The team jumped into action. Benny used his strong paws to move the heavy logs. Fiona pulled away vines with her clever teeth. Luna carried sticks to the side. Toko scouted above 4 safe paths. Pippa crawled into small spaces and nudged branches loose. It was hard. It was messy. It took all their strength. But little by little, the water began to move. Then it began to flow. Then it rushed forward, sparkling, bubbling, freed at last. As the water flowed back into Willow Creek, everything changed. The plants lifted, the flowers brightened, fireflies burst into glowing clouds, and the air filled with soft singing. The creek's true voice, Willa the creek spirit, reappeared stronger than before. "You saved me," she whispered. "You listened when no one else did." Pippa smiled proudly. Willa floated to Pippa and touched her forehead gently. "I give you the gift of listening," she said. "Whenever nature needs help, you will hear its whispers." A tiny blue glow sparkled on Pippa's fur, then faded warmly. Pippa gasped. "What does it mean?" "It means," Willa said, "you will always know when the world needs a friend like you." Before disappearing, Willa looked at them one last time. "Remember, when you care for nature, nature cares for you." Pippa and her friends nodded deeply. They promised to protect Willow Creek and all of WonderPaws Forest forever. That night, Pippa curled up in her cozy tree home. The creek sang softly outside. Fireflies floated like sleepy stars, and Pippa whispered, "Good night, Willa. I'll listen, always." And for the first time, she heard the creek whisper back, "Good night, Pippa."